welcome back, welcome back. This is What You Own Part 2 with my boo. I'm here with Miss Youngladybusiness, aka Kayla Glass, aka Miss Glass, aka MED. All that. So I'm just here with her today. She's joining me to eat. And also we wanted to talk about a couple of memories we have. Because creating memories is so important.
I got you.
And also about our travel memories, as you can tell by the title of the song. So,
Hey y'all.
where my name?
Can I?
Oh yeah, you can say whatever.
Hi guys. Super happy Marcus has been here on his channel. We're about to also do a little Chick-fil-A mukbang as we talk about these things. And I guess before we get started, we can show you what we got to eat. I'm super hungry right now.
Man, these smaller than what they usually be, but they cut them in half this time. Okay.
I think that's what they usually are. I got
Feel good.
pepper jack cheese, the deluxe sandwich with the pepper jack cheese. It's so good. I also got 6-count nugget. Ooh, that looks so good. And I got a large fry. And then to drink, I have a lemonade. What about you?
I have grilled nuggets. Those grilled nuggets. The honey roasted.
Yes, Polynesian.
And the waffle fries.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of y'all ever had the waffle chips? Let me know. They only for like catering or whatever. But I worked in DC and like at least in the house, like that's all we got.
I got
That's all we got is like a Georgia, I guess, delegate. Like we got those waffle chips and hey, it's salty. So comment below if you actually ate those things before. I think you remember you came up to the office, you gave you a tour or whatever. You didn't try them? You're like, oh, I didn't know Chick-fil-A make chips.
Okay, yeah. I think I do remember that
Right.
just a little bit. Ooh, I'm so excited to eat. I just can't wait. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell
Okay,
you're
so
hungry.
what?
Okay, this
we
is
talking
our
about?
first picture, y'all. Right here. Okay, so this is the picture we're talking about right now. You remember this?
Yes, I do remember that. Wow, we look so young.
Yeah. And my hair cutting. I got the chin strap beard. Ooh. That reminds me, I wanted to say, y'all, talk about like traveling. We used to take the what's that thing called? Washer?
Mm-hmm.
We used to take the mega bus to see each other. So what is it, 10 hours? I say 10 minutes. 12 hours?
12.
Oh, 12 hours on the mega bus from Athens or Atlanta to DC.
Mm-hmm.
So, backstory. Kayla basically transferred from UGA to Howard, Go Bisons and the real HU, you know, all that. And, we began our relationship pretty much long distance, so.
Right, so we met freshman year at UGA, but we didn't talk like romantically during that time. And then over the summer, come to find out, we both stayed in Clayton County, so we were able to meet up over the summer, and that's just kind of how our relationship started. And it just so happened that as we were vibing, I was going out to DC, like I was going to Howard, and so during that time we kind of entered a long distance relationship.
That was the beginning. But it was fun though.
Yeah,
I
and
think
that
you
was
was super
2014.
excited. Yeah, 2014. So was that 6 years ago? Dang. Time flies. I ain't got no napkin.
Okay, that's fine.
But I remember that. I always remember that. Like the first thing we did was walk out of the metro station and go to like some kind of bakery place, like not a Starbucks, but some kind of bakery place to get me something to eat.
Right. So in that picture, he came to visit me in DC for the very first time. He took the mega bus there. It was very like spur of the moment. He just bought the ticket.
Teenage love story type stuff.
And I was so happy. Like, it was really cool. It was really nice. Like,
It was really sweet. That's what's up. This next picture, I only got a picture from New York. I don't have a picture from when I was in DC. So I did a whole semester in DC. What was that? Spring 2016. Spring 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Did a whole semester in DC, and no, it wasn't because of my girlfriend. I just wanted to do an internship, and I wasn't getting a lot of opportunities.
To see me. He wanted to be with me.
I made the system work for me. I got to go to school and take night classes and some online classes and work during the day. I wasn't paid, but I was able to get a scholarship. Shout out to Jerry Moorhead and his folks for that.
Did you tell them like UGA has a school in DC?
We have a house, Delta Hall.
Yeah.
We have a house. It's nice too.
Yeah, and so like UGA professors, they teach those.
Oh yeah, it's all UGA stuff. UGA is everywhere, by the way. That's what happens when you go to a
right,
big
and it's
old,
called
big
like
old
Washington Semester Program.
You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, brag on me or nothing.
No, I'm just saying that people may want to know, like, oh, well, did you transfer school? Or, like, how did you just...
This was all UGA stuff, all UGA students.
Right, so...
It was like basically being in like a...
It was actually kind of perfect the way it worked out.
Yeah, it was fun. I walked to work. Like, that was clutch. I can't walk to work. In Atlanta, don't nobody walk to work in Atlanta unless you live like Midtown, North Side. You spending $2,000, $3,000 a month. You may be able to walk to work. But I was walking to work as an intern, so that was clutch. Even when it was cold. What? I like that. That was a good time to like get my day started. Get my blood flowing before I have to like sit down.
Who's bragging about walking to work, y'all?
Y'all, that's a luxury, man. That's adulting. I do have a picture from, we did take a trip to New York on like the coldest day of the year. Outside of like that big storm. Like it was 15, 20 mile per hour wind this day. You remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why like in this picture you can see we don't have anything showing but like our face. Like the bare minimum. Ain't nothing, everything is covered up.
Yeah, so that was just like a little...
that was a day trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, impromptu day trip to New York, and it was absolutely freezing.
Was that Valentine's Day?
I do not remember.
I feel like it was around there because it was super cold.
Maybe. But it was really fun, and we were able, since he was in DC at the time, we were able to, you know, ride up there on the bus to New York together and just really experience the city.
Right. I think we did Top of the Rock. Went to Columbia. You remember that?
Top of the Rock.
Top of the Rockefeller Center. You remember that?
Oh,
that's
Rockefeller
I think that's
Center.
what we
I
had
didn't
the
know
picture.
people called it the Rock.
That's what it was called on the website when he was booking it. I remember that.
Oh.
But
yeah, because we were trying to go to the Empire State Building originally, but it's really expensive, and so the Rockefeller building was the alternative. Mm-hmm. But it was just
nice views though. Yeah, real pretty.
We got to see the Empire State Building in the Rockefeller Building. It was cool. We were all the way at the little top.
I feel like they had those little tour buses that you're supposed to take. And that thing never came to pick us up, if I remember correctly. Remember you getting on that like burgundy and cream color bus? I don't know. It was a bus tour we were supposed to have, and we didn't really do it, I think.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, I think that's my first time seeing like you were just shocked by like the look stuff, like the 3-story Forever 21, which I think is closed now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kayla had to go up in there.
Went to Times Square. And just walked around, you know. It was freezing. It was fun, but
M&M store.
Really cool.
It was real cool.
Okay, what's the next one?
The next one, we're at Arches National Park. Look. Yeah. Your hair was really coming in at that point too. I already had come in already.
Wow. Want to know a funny story? Right before this picture, we actually were upset with each other about something. Do you remember?
Really? No.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, I don't remember what it was about.
It couldn't overshadow that moment, baby.
Yeah. I don't even remember, but I remember that moment. Like, we weren't like at the best of terms, but we had asked a stranger, or I asked someone to take the picture of us just to have like the memories and stuff. But that was a really fun trip.
Thank goodness you did. Oh. The real story is how we got held on. You went on this little, what's it called, a ATV off-roading tour or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we can see a storm in the distance, but you don't know how close it is. You're just like, oh, we're out in the open. Everything looks close. But no, it was like right there. And then like, we were on the tour, we were starting to make our way back. No, we had to make our way back because we saw the rain coming. The tour guide knew what was going on, but he didn't get us out in time. So I was on the ATV completely exposed, and Kayla was in the little buggy thing, basically exposed too. Y'all, I heard her call out for everybody except for me. I heard you call out for Jesus. That's it.
Really?
And you were ahead of me. She was at least like 20 yards ahead of me or something. But I heard her call out for Jesus. She was like, "Oh!" But it sting to get like hell coming down on you and you're driving. That was bad. But it was still fun.
I was so pissed. Like, first of all, ATV thing we went on. Like you mentioned, I was in like a little dune buggy, and it was very difficult to drive. And so there were a lot of other people on the excursion as well. And there was a tour guide, Marcus, me, everybody else following like in a line up the sand and the mountains and all that good stuff. And the people behind me were upset that I was going a little slower. Like Marcus and the tour guide, they'd be far out and I'd be trying to catch up, but it was so hard to drive it. And so all the people behind me, they was talking a little mess because I was going slower, but my machine was way more difficult to drive. And then everybody else, they were in like a couple vehicle, like a couple thing. Like they were in some sort of
a
machine.
Two-seater.
Yeah, so
I'm using it on one.
I was doing it all by myself, and they got the nerve to complain. So I was already a little upset about that. And so on the way back, when we got hailed on,
I say this picture's before that.
oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. On the way back, before we got hailed on, I decided to get in the back. And when I tell you, these people left us. They were gone. You remember that?
Huh?
They were gone. They beat us back to the starting location.
That's why you ride with me. Anything extreme activity like Kayla just gotta ride with me. Make sure she's comfortable.
True.
I gotta make sure you're comfortable, because I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. Like driving that thing was hard too. Like the throttle was just like a thumb thing. Like it wasn't like what I expected.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that difficult.
Right.
And if you can find a picture, maybe you can put it up so they can see like what I'm talking about. What I was riding.
Oh, the little thing you was riding in?
It wasn't a regular ATV thing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It really, and it was like it didn't have no suspension. It wasn't soft. It was just like a thing you get in.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Then we got this one. So this is Kayla's attempt at this your first time getting on the camel?
Your first time too, right?
No, my second time.
Oh, yeah, my first time. We were in Dubai
This one's
in
fire.
2017. And we went there as kind of like, funny story, we weren't even together when we went.
The nerve.
Yeah, we weren't together when we went to Dubai and Thailand.
But we were there together.
But yeah, we were there together. We had planned the trip originally while we were together, and then some things happened. We decided to go on the trip anyway, but not as like a couple.
Right, we spent money. Shoot.
Yeah. So we ended
Flights
up,
ain't cheap.
we ended up going, and Dubai was our first stop on this trip. And in that picture, we were just at one of the excursions, like in the desert. It was really cool. Oh my gosh, I wish we could show like video of the fire breather and.
I still have pictures of that. Those
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
We got like.
You should show them.
I think we could have shared them with everybody, but I'll show like the fire breathing one for the guy. Like it was a professional photographer there, so like a part of the package could have been.
Oh, I messed it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Part of the package was like you can pay for pictures and that's extra, or you can just get the ride and stuff. So we just got the ride and stuff. And he was like, you kind of want the pictures because we didn't get a lot of pictures while we was out there. So that's why you see this jumping picture we got up there too. And I used that for my birthday party flyer. It was fine.
People thought it was an engagement.
What did you say?
Party.
What?
If you got that flyer for Marcus's birthday,
I'll show
maybe
y'all
you
the
should
flyer
just put
too.
the flyer.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all.
Without like reading, people thought it was an engagement party, like he was about to be proposing to me.
What? All right, this next one is in Bangkok. It's in Thailand. Yeah, the next one's in Thailand. You look good. I like that lipstick. Kayla's really into pastels, right? that what they
That's
call it?
not a pastel color though.
Oh, it looked like it from here. I don't know, but she was at the time. Wasn't she? What's that? What's it called? Color pop? Or did we pass the color pop phase?
Yeah, all the lipsticks I was wearing at the time were from ColourPop.
I remember something. And then the next one, you remember us on this boat? Remember I got to drive the boat because the driver was too lazy?
Yeah, Marcus was driving that boat for a long time.
Right. I'll put a picture of that too.
That was really cool though. We were the only person on that boat, and we were going to, they call it James Bond Island.
Man.
And it was really pretty. But it's just a tourist trap now that I think back on it. But happy we got the experience.
I think the first boat we got on the one right there, the longer boat, that's where we saw them people like feeding all those fish. They was throwing all that stuff into the water, and I think it was catfish. I don't know. You remember that? They was throwing them little puff balls. I think I got on your Snapchat. Somebody got a video. If I got a video, I'll show y'all. It was kind of freaky. They were feeding all the what you call it? The fishes. Dang, that's the last place you've been to together? Outside of Savannah. That's why this next trip's so important. So, I want y'all to comment below some other places we should probably go. Because we have lists. We have Pinterest boards of where to go. But if y'all got some good ideas, let me know. Especially if they're affordable. Like Thailand was great because once you get over there, you can live off of like $4 a day. You remember that?
Yeah, when we have like got a room, it was $5 a night. I mean, we were living real cheap, and
Night market food.
yeah, that was all because of this one right here, but not like in a bad way. But he was really like being mindful about what we spent our money on, and so we were really able to stretch our dollar because we didn't shop or we didn't eat at like the fanciest or the nicest places. Like with the American prices, we ate at the local places. We stayed in the local neighborhoods. You gotta have a feel for it. You know, gotta get a feel for it. We got them local prices too. Like the massages were so cheap. The massage is like $20. You know, it was like $100 for a massage here. It was cheaper than $20.
It was, but I think like for both of us, it was like $20 or something.
Oh, really? I thought it was cheaper than that.
Y'all, we were in Thailand for 3 weeks. I had to make sure we was trying to, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? Not moderate. Budget, or I don't know. Just put us on the schedule or some kind of way because money just started going. We spent most of our money on travel, like going from one place to the next.
Right. So
because we went to what? Phuket,
yeah,
PP. We went to Phuket before there was a what's that thing called? The elephant sanctuary thing there, which I'm kind of mad about because we want to see elephants. Is an elephant sanctuary thing there now?
Oh, well, we were going to go to Chiang Mai to go see the elephants because that's what I really, really wanted to see. But that didn't work out. We spent majority of our time in Bangkok, but Phuket was definitely super nice. It was like a beach town. And while we were there, we rented a car. And they drive on the opposite side of the road, which is really cool. So we were able to do that. And
don't drive.
What? And while we were in Phuket, we visited a lot of little beach towns. So there's so many different little beaches, and I can't remember what the nicest one was called. Was it
Patong?
Patong was the most popular.
Or Saran.
Saran
was nice. The hotel was nice too.
Right.
And you have to go like, I don't know, 10 kilometers or something up the road of the coastline to get to Saran Beach. But it was not as many people. Yeah. But it still had a nice hotel. And you can still find little restaurants and stuff.
Yeah. I did get sick. Like, I had travelers stuff going on. Our food poisoning or something. I was just, it was not good. And you gonna tell them about the accident?
I was gonna tell them about that. Y'all, I almost chopped Kayla's foot off. Because we were riding on this scooter and we were trying to like get off of the street. Well, I think we passed up our destination. We were trying to figure out where it was at, and like these little barriers are right there. And I'm trying to like, let me just squeeze by.
Making me queasy.
And graze on Kayla's little toes.
Oh my God!
Her right
stop.
And yeah, that was a bad ordeal.
It
I
was
was
terrible. I felt like my life was gonna end. And I'm not even being dramatic. He was in shock. He didn't know what to do. I'm upset with him because I'm thinking like it's his fault. He was driving. Like we had rented a bike, a motorcycle. Mind you, Marcus had never ridden a bike, a motorcycle in his life. But a lot of people...
I have.
What? No, not this type of bike.
Pocket bike.
No. This was like a real bike.
It was a scooter.
No, y'all.
It was a scooter.
Okay, it was a scooter. So, So anyways, when we went to go pick up the bike, he didn't even really know how to drive it. I was scared I had to trust him. Like the level of trust I put in him to get on the back of a bike that he didn't really know how to drive. We were in traffic and he was jerking like this as we were stopping and like putting his feet down trying to stop the thing. I was so scared.
Whose idea was it to get the bike?
It was our idea to get the bike.
Okay. And I was the designated driver. You couldn't handle
because
the
it was
thing.
too heavy.
Right. So would Kayla have done a better job? I don't think so. I'm sorry that happened to your foot.
He was super
I
confident
just hear all
that
kind
he
of
could,
criticism
that
and
he
stuff,
could drive
though.
it. It's not a criticism. I'm just telling the story.
It was an accident. Anyways, y'all. I'm trying to defame my name.
Oh my
It was an
gosh.
accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. And before that happened, like after he got comfortable with the bike, we were going everywhere in that little bike. I mean, he was going in between the cars because the way they do in Thailand, they like all the bikes, they go to the front.
They weave.
To get in front of the cars and stuff. Anyway, that's enough talking about that.
Right.
But, you know, as a couple, we have experienced a lot of good times together as we've been traveling. So I'm happy we got to share that with you guys today.
Well, yes, sir. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe. Little click. And leave a comment saying ditto. Thank you. Ooh, y'all make me want some Chick-fil-A. Whatever you want to say.
And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. I post a lot of home decor, house vlogs, decorating videos, DIYs. If you're interested in stuff like that, my channel is called Youngladybusiness, and we'd love to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you guys next time.